Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to a brand new vlog, and we're in an area that we can't normally do a live stream, so we're filming a vlog instead. We are here in Del Duque in Costa Adeje, one of our favourite areas.
Absolutely.
Definitely one of our favourite beaches. We're going to have a little bite to eat, a good walk around, show you what's going on. It's a gorgeous day, 25 degrees, November.
Breeze.
It's snowing at home.
Gorgeous
We've got
breeze.
this.
Yeah. Colin went home yesterday. Yeah. And I didn't realise he'd text me at 11:30, midnight or whatever, and showed me the picture out of his window in Formby. And it was very Christmassy, shall we say. It was all on the trees and everything, so whether that's going to last or not, but I was like, oh no.
Very cold. So that's Laura's mum and dad. They've just headed back.
Oh no.
But yeah, very cold and snowy back home, but here is gorgeous. So we'll take a little walk around. I thought I'd bring you along because we don't get to go live along here. We don't vlog Del Duque very much, but I wish I could. But the signal just doesn't, signal doesn't play ball. So we'll film a 4K vlog instead. Let's go and enjoy a wander in the sunshine, bit of escapism. It's 26 degrees, there's a nice little light breeze blowing in.
Lovely.
Heaven. Right, let's stride on. Well, here's some of the views that we've got. You've got the jet skis out there blasting around. It's a nice flat day on the ocean. And absolutely stunning. In a moment, you're going to see, once we go past this gorgeous big castle mansion, you will see La Gomera come into view, and a little bit of La Palma today as well. Very, very nice. So I do normally stay up there on a weekday. That's normally where I live in the week, and then I go to the apartments in the weekends, but I'm just in the apartments at the moment. I've given it a bit of a skip, the old house there.
Aye. And we asked could we stay there, you know, and his answer was no.
There's one thing you and Mum should come and do down here as well. They do the yoga. Right in the middle here, you and Mum doing a bit of yoga, stretching out.
I don't think yoga's me, but I do need to do some of these, what is it, Pilates
And stuff, not a bad place to do it, is
some
it?
stretching and stuff, you know. Maybe stretch this squeaky hip to the point.
I have said there's loads of classes on YouTube.
Yes, and yes.
Gentle stretches
that's,
for over 80s.
That's another to-do list.
Over 80s.
Over 80s. Well, do you know what? I'm not being funny. I'd probably start at over 80s and try and work down.
Work your way down.
Some of them actually do it where you would sit in
You
one
sit,
of our dining chairs and you would do them.
You do them. Yeah.
Now, one thing to note is this shopping centre on the right-hand side, all cordoned off. They're doing a lot of work in there.
Oh,
so that is all being done up, this little shopping centre on the right-hand side. Yeah, so that one all getting done up. It's been getting done up for a good few weeks now.
We quite like going in there for a little mooch and a sandwich, and there was a nice supermarket there, pick up your bits and pieces, take it down to the beach. So
yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know how much people have paid to stay in that apartment. Those, the hotel there, very nice one. But yeah, you're sitting listening to that, listening to drills going along. But that is all going to be getting done up, the corner shopping centre, so something to bear in mind. We're heading now down onto the actual beach where it's going to be pretty busy, I imagine. Green flag for swimming today, nice and flat. What makes this your favourite beach then?
The location, it's very appealing to the eye.
The surroundings.
Yeah.
Right.
And the deep pads on the sunbeds.
Yeah, it gives you that. The backup of like facilities.
That was me when my alarm went off this morning.
Of, you know, cafes,
Toilets,
stuff.
the showers, plenty of cafes. And
Yeah.
Just what a view.
This is one of the blue flag beaches, so this is an award-winning beach. It's got all the facilities you need. It's got the disability ramps, disabled toilets, cleanliness, everything like that. So this is an award-winning beach, this one. You've got some very nice restaurants behind as well. La Hacienda, some of the others. A little bit more pricey though. I will put a link in the description. We did review one of them fairly recently and it wasn't great shakes. But there is some that we haven't tried. But anywhere in this area you are going to pay a little bit more, but look at the view. It is proper postcard stuff with the palm trees, La Gomera. That is gorgeous. That's a thumbnail right there if there ever was one. You've got the boats going by. Very nice. We're going to keep walking along the top. What have you got any ideas of where you want a little coffee, maybe a little nibble?
Well, let's put some steps in first. Yeah.
That's part of the hacienda. There's another one in the middle just here. They do get quite busy, especially at lunchtime. got a lot of more of this sort of markety stuff going on now.
This is. Oh, we don't
Yeah.
need it, do we? That's
It
all I'm going to say. I'm
it
not
ruins
going
it
to have
slightly, I think,
I'm not going to have a rant.
aesthetics, but
Absolutely. It's just unnecessary.
yeah, they used to walk around selling it. Now it's all just laid on the floor and
And it really
Just
isn't
put out.
fair on the proper businesses that have to pay all their overheads.
well, yeah, you got a lot of shops here paying rent, taxes,
Yeah.
employing people. Yeah, this one, brunch time. There you go. You can have a little look at the
yes.
menu. 10:30 till 1. You can have a little look at the menu in there. Again, busy. A few tables out here. There's one in the shade just there. Looks quite nice. But yeah, in terms of the businesses, you've got people paying all of their social on their staff and rent
Yeah,
and electric and tax and everything. And then, yeah,
And
it's just one of the small downsides is there's more and more popping up now along the back here
Yeah, it's-
with the stuff all laid out, but it is what it is. Some people love it. I won't go too much into that, but the views are stunning, aren't they? What a lovely place to sit and have a bit of lunch.
Lovely.
In
And it's-
November, mid-November we're in.
I know.
It's
Oh,
lovely
brilliant.
to swim in on a day like today. I mean, it can be a bit wavy, which can be fun to play in if you like the waves. But
Yeah.
today, that is just lovely swimming.
It is nice, that. Nice for a dip. Different kind of sand down there as well, a little bit more grainy, but
Yeah.
as Mum and Dad mentioned, the sunbeds have these giant pads on. I'll just zoom in on one. They have these giant pads on like that.
Can we remember how much it costs? Because we generally, Lydia and I will need an umbrella.
They're a bit more than usual. I think they're 6 or 7. Most average is 3 or 4. I think these are about double the price over here.
And then
I
the
think
umbrella
we
on
pay
top.
about 15, 16 euros
No, I
for
think
two
it-
For
beds
2 beds and an
I
umbrella.
think it's maybe a bit more than that.
Right, we'll try and find
We'll
out.
try and find out.
We haven't been down there for a little while.
There's
What
a
we
lot-
doing? Are we carrying on or?
Yeah, I was just going to say there's an upside on it being a bit grainy. Sand comes off easier.
Yeah, less sticky, less
Yeah.
gets everywhere.
Why are you thinking eating here?
I'm easy. We can either carry on, we can go all the way along, try and find somewhere. What do you fancy? Stride on?
Stride on.
Okay, we're going to stride on then. We'll keep wandering along. I would love to do lives down this area all the time, but once we get to here, the signal just goes off. But you get to see it in 4K doing it this way as a recorded vlog, which is nice.
I
Got a
have,
cheeky ice cream.
I have emailed Elon and said there's a problem down here with the signal. And he is on it.
Oh, I'm sure.
He is on it.
I'm
He's
sure.
just a
I
bit tied
wish.
up at the moment with
I wish.
the election and all that. So hopefully he'll get it fixed.
We'll see. If you are enjoying the stream and the views and the video, do make sure you give a thumbs up. Really helps us out. The little like button under the video. And also don't forget to subscribe. If you are new to the channel, I am Andrew. I do live here in Tenerife permanently. I've been here for 10 years now. So there's lots of Tenerife videos, restaurants, hotels, live streams. So do make sure you check out the other videos and
All
hit
1,500
the
of them.
subscribe. Yeah, 1,500 videos we've got now. As it stands at the moment, 90,000 subscribers.
Nearly
on the way
hitting-
to the 100, so
Nearly hitting 91, by the way.
nearly on the 91 at the moment.
Yeah. Heading towards the magical 100. Then you get this certificate, don't you, or something?
Plaque.
A plaque. Where are we going to put the plaque?
We?
Yeah.
We?
I want a copy of it.
There's no copies of a
Is this-
YouTube plaque.
Is there not? Oh, hey.
So you've got this healthy one coming up as well, the BDB to go. This is does little healthy options, little salad bowls and stuff. You've got the main cafe there as well.
We've had many, many, many lunches and drinks in that cafe, haven't we, over the years?
Yeah. Again,
Many.
this beach doesn't feel like you're in Tenerife now. It feels very almost like Caribbean.
Yeah.
Totally with these different palm trees going on. Very nice. You've got these special little cabanas down there as well. If you can get them, you have to be here early in the morning for them. The little cabana beds. We're carrying on walking.
Well, we haven't walked very far, have we? Why are you
I'm
thinking?
just
that-
checking if
that,
the
that
tables
looks,
come
that
up,
looks,
you know.
as ever, that is a very busy bar, that one.
So this is the restaurant me and Laura reviewed recently. Have a little
Ah.
look at that. I will put the link in the description. It didn't play up for the location and the price. It didn't blow us away, unfortunately. It
No, you're
Didn't set the
expecting
world
something
on
a bit
fire.
special in there, aren't you?
yeah, compared to this one that we've done before, the Torre del Mirador, that is very nice, very special. That one next door.
So do you
Have a
think?
quick look at the menu. See if you can have a little look. You've got poke bowls, you've got wraps, tacos, paninis, but it is more of a takeaway option, that one.
Take it
reckon
down
what,
to your
sorry?
sunbed. Would the guys like to hear Mum's dulcet tones
No,
chatting?
no, it's fine.
Hey, they always love your dulcet
no,
tones.
you carry on.
They all say you should do audio books, Mum.
Right, okay.
Oh, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go right here. I'm going to show you somewhere you've probably never ever seen.
All right, okay.
Let's take a right here.
Now, there ain't many places I've never seen, so...
We're going to take you. I'm going to go through here,
Right.
and I'll take you all, including everyone tuned in, to a bit of a different section that some of you might not have seen before. You cannot go up that way if you want to,
All right.
or you can carry on to the end.
So that's a shopping centre?
There is a shopping centre. There is indeed.
Well, I've never known that.
So carry on to the end then.
A big surprise for Garvey.
Big surprise. Here you go.
Credit card if I spot something.
Did you know this little courtyard was here as well?
No? Wow. Nice for a little concert.
Yeah.
Little
This
stage
little restaurant. I'm not sure when this opens.
there. Wow.
Love that traditional balcony.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
You're right, Lydia. The Canarian balcony. I wish there was more of them. If you go up to
Traditional.
La Laguna, there's lots of them, isn't there?
Yeah. Los Gigantes as well.
Yeah.
And we're going to go up these stairs. Come on, guys, stride on.
I feel like I'm on a place in the sun here. Is this going to be a contender, this next villa?
It might be. Yeah, you got. I'm not sure when this opens, but you got gorgeous views from there while you eat your dinner, haven't you?
Wow.
Look at that.
Well, there you go. I do like it when you surprise me.
Well, carry on through, because this is now entering this little shopping centre, which is very traditional. You've got a
Amazing.
quaint little cafe in here.
Wow.
Come on
Oh,
through.
Now it's got a different feel to it.
Totally, you can have a little cake, a little bit of fruit, a little coffee,
Oh, maybe we should have a little drink here.
an ice cream.
Yeah? What do you think?
Well, we'll carry on through. Let me show you the rest of the shopping centre first.
And it's
So that's a little cafe that you might not have
this
seen
would
before.
be a real little retreat in the summer heat.
So there's a little clothes shop you've got there. Got to be careful. The lights are
Don't
flickering a little bit
don't-
there.
Don't let Mum see that.
She's got a little clothes shop, Andrea, open from 10:30 till 9. And then here
Oh.
is another little courtyard
Wow.
full of more little shops. You've got Mark Cloyf Men. So that's a little men's store there. Follow
Rather
your
exclusive.
dreams. You've got Marbell,
Marbell.
which is another little clothes store. Fountain in the middle. Tree has just gone up for Christmas time. You've got Mark Coif shoes. So this does shoes and again more clothing.
I would imagine quite exclusive.
Well, we'll see. We'll pop in and have a little look price-wise. Got another nice one here. Women's clothes. Carrying on through. Very traditional, isn't it? Cute
Yeah.
little traditional
Yeah.
shops
Absolutely.
through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we've got Marcaine or Marseille in there. So it is, yes, it's
Wow.
like sort of designer clothes. You've got
That's
little,
the sort of... I know that's been built recently, but they've done it really nice with the stonework, the roof and everything. It looks
very
proper,
traditional, doesn't it?
traditional. And
Yeah.
a doctor?
Doctor just up there.
Wow.
And then behind you, you've got this little sort of jewellery shop selling pearls and
Oh,
little
looking
bits
like
of
them.
souvenirs you can take home.
They're really nice, them.
Cool
I was
little
thinking of getting for Julia.
Some nice things there.
little
Yeah.
seating area.
And you know what? You can actually comfortably walk through.
Marseille again, or however you say it. We've got a sunglasses hut if you want some sunglasses. And then a little cigar stall with all your little cigars. Another sunglasses. This is a little pharmacy. Didn't know it was here, did you?
I had no idea.
And then there's the beach.
So how
come
did you
back out to
discover
the
this?
beach.
Did you just sort of open
Wandering around a few weeks ago.
No one mentioned it to you.
No? So
Wow.
it depends what you fancy. Do you want to have a
I
little
would.
coffee in there, or do you want to have a coffee with a view? Or how do you want to do it? Little sunglasses there.
There's little coffees and lounges.
Oh wow.
Different little bits. You've got
You
your
have a coffee in
nooks
there.
as well. You want a coffee in there rather than... Okay,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
easy. I can come
let's
here
go
any
with
day of the
coffee.
week.
and then we can
Then wander again.
carry on up for a bit
Okay,
longer.
let's head straight back in then.
Number one, there's no music, and I like a bit of peace and quiet.
Okay. I've already got new Oakleys a few weeks ago, didn't I, in Florida? In Sunglass Hut.
And I've mislaid the ones I bought in March.
You've got all your different cutters for your cigars and stuff going on there. $180 for 5 cigars.
It's cheap. So peaceful.
Very different, eh?
So peaceful.
Very different. So we'll head back to this little cafe.
Yeah, there would
Hidden
be
away.
a nice little place to put the world to rights.
Oh yeah.
And these are the ones Mum and I were looking at. We think these are really cute.
They're
Really
good, aren't they, for
them.
like your TV stand and that?
Yeah,
They're
just really,
painted by hand, they say.
really
Little
nice.
fish ones and whales and stuff there. Good, aren't they?
I like them. Yeah.
Right, it's pristinely clean as well, spotless,
Now this is
peaceful.
what I'd love to. Wish there was more of this.
Yeah, some of this in Los Cristianos
Wish there was
would be
more of
nice.
this. Look at that nice tiled plaque there.
Yeah. Oh, there's another little side street
Oh,
here.
cool.
Let's have a look what's down here then. Another little part of a restaurant there. Another
You
little
feel like where am I
little
going
side
here?
streets, aren't they? They're good, aren't they?
Really
Okay,
good.
so we're back at these clothing shops here.
Okay, I might have to have a little look in Mark Cloyth.
Let's have a quick look how much is a dress in here.
Let's just see.
Right, so we're just taking a little seat in the cafe here. What's it called? El Rincon del Patio. And they do crepes. Can I have a little look at the menu, Dad, just to show the viewers
Just to show the people.
what we've got going on? So you've got crepes, coffees, got fresh oranges,
Ooh.
fresh juices, waters, crepes, ice creams. What else is there? Okay, you've got croissants, Iberico ham, different beers as well. Little cheeky dorada, €4. What were you saying, Mum?
How cute is that part of that restaurant? No, in there, behind you.
Yeah,
It's so cute.
nice. Very nice. I like the little fruit stand behind.
Yeah.
Well, we'll enjoy a little coffee and a little juice here, and then we'll carry on our walk around Del Duque.
Yeah.
Well, nice as it was, they had no fruit left for fruit juices, and we waited a good 5-10 minutes, well, probably 10 minutes it was, to get served. So we've given up on that one. Once it came over after 10 minutes, Mum and Dad wanted juices. They didn't have juices, no fruit. Come back tomorrow morning. So they must be good that they sold out, but we're going to go and try and find another one now with a bit of a view instead. But it wasn't meant to be that one, unfortunately. Looked very nice, but it's one man on his own. And all out of juice by 1:30, so they must be good juices, or they must just have ordered enough fruit. Okay, so Mum's just spotted here on our way out from this shopping centre. They have got, in that courtyard area that I pointed out before, is this little market with all different traditional things going on.
Craft market.
Little craft market every Sunday, so there you go, you can check that out. Here on Del Duque in that little section. Try and pop back one Sunday and have a look. Here's all the different shops that are in here as well. You wouldn't know it. So 10 o'clock till 4:30 is that little artisan market. Look at the views we've got out here now though. Back on the top side of the beach now. The banana boat going by. It looks a gorgeous day for a swim on the ocean.
It's
That.
not banana boat. It's the what do they call it? The UFO.
Ah, is it the UFO, is it?
Yeah, looks good fun.
Nice.
Looks good fun. Great view of the beach.
It's a good day for a swim. We can see right across to Puerto Colón over there. And all of Las Americas as well. Gorgeous day. We're going to carry on walking and let's try and find somewhere A, that will serve us, and B, has some juice, some fruit still left over.
Yeah. I was really looking forward to a nice fresh orange or a mixture, whatever.
Yeah.
He's run out of fruit until tomorrow.
So we'll carry on along this way. So there was one of the bracelet guys there. You will see them around. They'll give you a bracelet, but expect to pay some money if you take the bracelet or put it on your wrist. They will demand money off you. Those with the bracelets, they're not a free gift. And as you can see, he's not going to leave them alone until he gets some money from them for those bracelets he's just given them. So do watch out for that. All across Tenerife, the pickpocketing as well. I did put a big warning video out there. I did a warning TikTok. Did end up in the news. A few different articles took it in the UK. Just be careful with the pickpockets and things. Look after your stuff. Down here on the beaches and that, just look after your valuables. You'll be fine if you're careful. But if you're negligent and you walk around with your wallet hanging out and you leave your valuables in a bag on the beach while you have a swim and things, you've got to be very, very careful. We're going to carry on along this way now then. This is the second Del Duque beach. I think they call this Del Duque North. This is the sort of definitive line. A different beach there starts.
This is fairly new, isn't it?
Yeah, they did that up a little bit. They put all the umbrellas on and brought in some sand a few years ago. But that is your main Del Duque beach down there. And as you can see, very busy for mid-November. You wouldn't mind being down there, would you guys? Look at that. Busting. So literally, speaking of what I've just said, this bag is here, and I imagine this has been taken from the beach. Someone's been through it and then just left it here. If anyone does recognise it, I might hand it in somewhere. It could have been left behind, but I doubt it. I think someone's probably taken it from the beach and they've been through it and then just left it here. We could be wrong. They could have been looking at the view, but you do often find, you know, bags around where they've been stolen and then they'll empty the valuables. I don't know if there's any. See, there's no sunglasses in. See, look, they've been through it, taken the Ray-Bans. So yeah, it's going on, guys. You've got to be very careful. You really have. Very coincidental that I've just spoken about that, and then there's that bag. So if anyone recognises the bag, it's got the that famous painting of the sunflowers on the front.
Yeah.
We will hand it in at. Is El Mirador open, the restaurant?
It might be best to just leave it there because
Well, if it's been taken from the beach,
There's nothing
it's.
of value in it now.
No, it's only a bottle of water and stuff, and it's. But this is the problem. That now doesn't go down as a crime statistic because the valuables are gone. They don't want to waste time on their holiday reporting it.
No.
That'll just end up in the bin, and that's a crime that's happened that doesn't go in the statistics. So there you go. There is living evidence, guys. So please do be careful. People will say, you know, I'm trying to be negative and things. I'm certainly not. I'm not putting you off coming to Tenerife. You should definitely come. It's amazing over here. We're buzzing, but you've got to be careful of this side of it. This is happening.
Was common in Nice.
Yep. It happens everywhere. Nice.
We were warned in Nice.
But you were warned in Nice.
We were warned.
How did they warn you in Nice?
Well, we were going to go on the beach and book a sunbed and everything. And the guy was like, do not leave your belongings unattended.
Right.
Any. So like, if you fancy going in the sea, you've got to leave someone in charge of your stuff. Because the minute they see you off to the sea, your stuff's left, gone.
Yeah.
But you actually in Los Cristianos did have your wallet taken.
Oh yeah, many
Oh,
moons
years
ago.
ago.
Years ago.
Where they pretended to be
All my friends,
pally-wally
and then it was gone.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is what
And it was really, really upsetting.
But it's the
for me.
warning bit that bothers me. You go
Yes.
to Amsterdam, they have billboards
Billboards
up,
up,
they have
yeah.
signs everywhere.
Exactly.
Here, I mean, that sign there should be taken over for the next 6 months during the winter.
Just beware.
Are your valuables safe?
Yeah.
Beware of pickpockets.
Make it difficult for them.
Exactly, we make it too easy.
difficult.
We let them just have free roam like this.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do with this bag now.
I would personally leave it because if they come up off the beach,
They might see it, but
They
yeah,
might
there's
see
living evidence. It's very strange that I mentioned it and there it was, but we will leave the bag behind. There's nothing valuable in it. The personal details aren't in it. But yeah, it's going on, and you've got to be very, very careful.
I just hope they haven't left their mobile phone in it and stuff.
Well, it could be purse, wallets, things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But
Funny that the glasses were gone. Well,
yeah,
not funny.
glasses were going. Well, they could have been wearing the glasses, and they were just the case was left in. But there we go. Right, we will stride on down.
Let's return to positivity.
Oh, we're always positive on the channel, but
the
you do
weather.
have to be realistic as well. With the high numbers that we get, the island's buzzing, busier than last year. Over 11 million visitors to Canaries so far this year.
Yeah.
There is a small percentage within that,
People in
1 or 2%, which are here to do that thing.
but what makes it even easier for them, and we're all guilty of it, we go into sunshine mode.
Yeah.
We're on holiday. Yeah. And your brain's elsewhere, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you sort of let your guard down.
Yeah,
You know-
you've had a few drinks, you've had a sangria, or you're looking at the views.
If we're-
Isn't it just gorgeous?
Nicer than you would normally if you were at home.
Yeah.
You just jump the taxi,
Yeah.
whereas you think, oh, it's a nice night, I'll take a stroll.
Yeah, it's
So it's a
you just gotta be
combination of
switched
things.
on. You've got to stay switched on, and you'll be fine. If you switch off, you take risks. There's a good chance that, unfortunately, this small percentage that are around will take advantage of that. But there's a little cafe right at the end of this new section of beach, which
Yes,
we might
I think
try and
that's where
slink into.
that could be a nice little compromise for a.
There's a couple more on the right-hand side as well of these little restaurants and ice cream shops as well.
You see,
Well, this is one of them. Never ever tried it in here. That ice cream looks good on the side though, doesn't it?
yeah.
That looks nice. Have a little bit of that going on. Lovely. Altamira. Sponsored by Corona, so Corona will have given them all of that signage. Nice sort of padded beds and stuff. They've got fruit juices there going on.
Yeah.
Natural smoothies. Let's see if we can get in this one right at the very end
Yeah.
here. And then we'll go from there. We have got a couple of little restaurants and stuff just here. Costa Caleta, the sports bar. Let me know if you've eaten in any of those. They never hugely suck me in those because they're a bit out the way, but they could be very nice. Let me know if you've tried either of them. Any of those three, Altamira, Costa Caleta, Cerveceria, the sports bar, let me know. Here's your Tivoli Scene Beach Club. We've vlogged this before as well. That's further up on the right. That's a very fancy beach club, part of the Tivoli Hotel. It's very nice, that one. We have done a vlog of that. Again, I'll link that in the description. You can have a little look at that. Very fancy beach club. It's further on the right-hand side. If you keep walking, it comes up on the right. Quite easy to find. It's a nice walk, this.
It is.
That's why I wanted to do it. Just with the signal is no good, but it's a lovely wander along here. Yeah, it was very, very hot, and there's not a huge amount of shade.
No, that's the only downside. There isn't a great deal of shade.
No. But I think for a lot of people in the UK right now, sat in the snow, aren't too concerned about shade right now.
And there we have the classic, the old lifeguard, working from home.
He's not on his post today, is
He's
he?
working from home.
And there's your Hotel Rio. That's a nice one as well. Busy, always busy.
Did you hear that,
The
by
Rio
the way,
Palace.
in the news? Just to carry on the theme a little bit. You know, back in August, there was a major IT glitch for the aeroplanes.
Yeah.
And everything ground to a halt in the UK. Really serious glitch on the what's it. Turns out the head guy was working from home. Oh yeah. Unbelievable.
You have a thing about people working from
Well,
home.
it's not
you,
working,
don't you?
it's skiving from home, basically.
Oh, you're going to be upsetting some people there now.
Including my own daughter, I'll probably be upsetting her.
Yes, to be fair, your own daughter and my sister works from home.
Yeah.
Right, we're nearly there, this cafe on the end. Let's see if we can nab a table. Okay, so are we going to get in? It doesn't look like we're going
Yeah,
to.
You know.
It's not meant to be today so far. There's a seat right at the front, but it's in the sun. If you want to take the little bench sofa seats at the front, you could nab that maybe, or do you want to carry on to the Tivoli?
Well, how far is
Or
the
do you want
Tivoli?
to carry on round to the beach where the parachutes land?
Well, there will be loud music in there.
Well, it's edited anyway, this vlog, so it's not
Yeah.
too bad. It's up to you. Whatever you fancy. One at the front, it's in the sun, but... Right, I'll cut back in when these two make a decision, which should be in like 10 hours.
I'm like,
Be closing by
desperate
the
for a
time
drink.
you
I'm
decide.
gonna,
Around this side.
I'm gonna
No, there's
suffer.
no
No,
seating.
it's
That's
not
not
fair,
seating,
Lydia.
Mum.
Mum's desperate to...
Right, let's go and take that one and see if a
Yeah,
table
let's
comes
see what
up.
happens.
We'll take this one. And keep an eye if another table comes available. Get a lovely view from here. It's just right in the sun.
Yeah.
Gonna be a little bit hot.
Well, I'm willing to suffer if you are.
Well, another one bites the dust. Another one might say it was just too hot. The phone was going to overheat. I was melting already. And the lady wants to sit down and didn't even bother coming over. So
No. There it is, right there.
there's Mum. Yeah, it's right in the sun though.
Right
Mummy.
in the sun.
Oh, look, Dad, look. They bring back memories.
Oh, it's the boat we were on. The yellow umbrella, I recognise it.
That's the one we did. So if you want to see a little bit of parasetting in Tenerife, we just vlogged it, me and Dad. It was hilarious. If you haven't seen that vlog, check it out. That is hilarious, that one.
Now, I'm telling you now, they've got the small rope on. We had the long one.
I absolutely love these.
Yeah,
really,
you know,
really
See,
love them.
but the local residents don't.
don't they?
And the local ecologists don't like it because it's bad for the environment.
Why?
It's
what way?
destroying natural habitat. The lizards and everything, it ruins the natural habitat. So the council did actually come down a few months ago, knocked them all down. They've started to do them all again, but it's not good for the ecosystem. It's not environmentally friendly what they're doing. It's destroying habitats and things.
But
Really?
then building a new beach right next to it isn't.
Well, they have their arguments
But-
for and against it, but they say that that is not good
What
for
about
the
the old
environment.
ferry that pumps out all our fumes all day long out
Well,
on the
these are
ocean?
well, now we're going into a
What
whole
what
debate,
about
aren't
the
we? I'm just
coaches and trucks that we see knocking round, pumping out all kinds?
well, I agree with that.
And
I agree
they're not
with that.
taken off the road like yours are after 7 years.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll agree with some of that, but
That's a bit harmless because there's 95% of the rocks are still where they were on the floor.
but they can't nestle under them and stuff.
No,
we have a big.
I get
You
it.
got to remember the volcanic island where we are. We have all kinds of different species of lizards. It's not good for the lizards, the seabirds.
Oh,
They
well.
have their arguments for it. I'm just telling you the information. They did come down and flatten it all.
And
about
then
a
people
couple of
came
months
back and
ago.
rebuilt them.
Not as many though. It was getting very OTT.
Oh, right.
Right.
I'm just giving you the info. I mean,
know,
each
I
to
know,
their own.
I know.
So would
People
you
will
like
say
me-
it doesn't affect it. People will say that does affect it.
So
Let
I
me know
could-
in the comments. Do you think this affects the ecosystem, or are you happy to let these get built? Let me know.
Shall I go through and kick some over?
People will say you should. People will say you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Let me
indeed.
know in the comments.
It's a 50-50 argument, that.
I can see the for and against. I mean, it's harmless. It's not graffiti and things. But then people will say, what about lizards and crabs and different things that live in there?
I bet if you pan round, there'll be a subscriber that recognises their little stone tower.
Oh yeah, amongst the thousands of them.
Yeah.
Jeez. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. We're going to carry on then to the Tivoli. Hopefully we'll get a drink and get served in there. The
Well, if I
ladies in there
don't-
watched us sit down and just ignored us for a few minutes.
It's standard, isn't it?
But it was way too hot anyway, so I'm quite glad they did. It was boiling. Boiling. We shouldn't be complaining really because it's scorchio when it's freezing at home.
I know.
I
Oh,
keep
no.
rubbing it
I
in,
used
don't
to
I?
skit you for saying scorchio, thinking you made it up, but actually,
Scorchio was a word?
scorchio is a Spanish word for scorching.
Scorchio.
Scorchio.
Right, Stridonio. The good news is it's right there, this Scene Beach Club that we're going to. It's literally the entrance right there, and it's in here, inside this hotel where those umbrellas are. Yeah, just in there. Right, striding on like an episode of, what you call it? Place in the sun.
No,
A place to sit.
It's more like a bush tucker trial.
So here we are then, Scene Beach Club. This is where you can literally just walk straight in, and it's a lovely little beach club. You can sit just here on the sand and enjoy a little drink and things. Let me quickly show you the menu if you want to scan and have a look at the menu. Now it is a little bit more fancy, you know, squid, wagyu, shrimp. You're not talking like toasties and stuff, but plenty of options. We'll head on in and at least have a drink and then see if we can have a little bite to eat somewhere. Mum is really struggling, wants a little bite. We'll see if we can find something, but it is very wagyu and seafood.
Well, let's face the first challenge of this bush tucker trial.
Getting a seat in the shade.
Getting a seat in the shade. Then the second challenge, the attention of the waiter.
Right.
Third challenge is how long it takes to actually be delivered to the table. Fourth challenge is how long you wait for the bill. And then how long you wait for the change from the bill.
So the 6 challenges.
6 challenges.
Or if you're just normal and don't stress, it's just one easy challenge.
Just one easy, relaxing challenge.
Oh, here we are then. This is nice. This is lovely. We're sitting on the sand. Lovely comfy chairs. We've got the menu here again if you want to have a little look and scan the QR code. Everything is scanning QR codes now, so get used to that, guys. It's the easiest way to get onto websites and stuff, and I'm going to keep showing them on the screen. So you can just scan your TV screen with your phone camera. So just open the camera on your phone, hover it over this, and it'll bring up a little symbol, and you can open up the website. So you can have a little look at that. But first of all, just get some drinks down us. I think a nice fizzy water would be very nice indeed.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Fresh orange and diet lemon.
I'm really...
If they do it, they don't understand. Remember, that's not a very Spanish thing. They struggle with the concept of that.
We've got past challenge 1.
Well, if there's no...
Facing up to number 2 now. Let's see what happens.
See how we get on.
Tell me what there is.
Yep, I'll grab it up now. Okay, so here's the drinks there. Mum and Dad are going to build their own orange and lemonade. It's a nice way to do it, actually, because you get to do your perfect blend of how you want it.
Exactly.
And you're getting double the amount.
Yeah, I'm really thirsty too.
I think you're better making your own. I think that looks lovely. There's people will be drooling on the TV there.
If people check back the times I've had drama trying to order a fresh orange and lemonade, can you remember some of the dramas with the waiters that just didn't get it at all?
Yeah. How's that? Mum's eating the orange there. Is that refreshing or what? Nice. Very refreshing.
So as Andrew says, what we do here, we get 2 for the price of 1, really.
Yeah,
Buy
see,
one,
double the
get one
amount of
free.
drink. And you can mix it how you want it. You might want it a bit more orange juicy. You might want it a bit more
Yeah.
weak.
Here we go.
Looks nice, that, actually.
Yeah.
Very good, very nice.
Stop it.
Okay, so we've got ourselves a little bit of bread and butter and some chips. It's nice and easy, simple lunch, that. A little bit of a snack.
Is that nice? Now, you
A
know
little bit of a snack. Now, what I wonder what butter that is. I wonder if that's got a bit of mushroom in, a bit of herb in there. Nice warm bread rolls. Look at that. So that's our lunch set up.
I'm sorry, guys, but guess what I'm going to do?
You're going to put it all in the middle.
I'm going to make a chip bomb.
Oh, Mum. A chip
No.
bomb in a fancy beach club like this, and you're making a chip bomb.
Yeah.
You can take the woman out to Liverpool, can't you?
Yeah. But you know what? McDonald's fries, they're not.
You don't like fries, you like chips, they're fries.
They are nice.
Any port in a storm, 10 to 7.
Okay, so just to show you the bill, we had a big fizzy water, 2 orange juices, 2 Sprites, bread basket, and 2 portions of chips. The total bill was €42, so obviously you're paying for where you are. Not the cheapest, but it was all very nice, and we've eaten and drank absolutely everything, so we can't complain too much.
Lovely.
Service has been good. The view you've got.
It was a little bit bizarre because coming in, Mum was so hungry because she hadn't eaten. And I said, what could you eat then? I said, I could just have a bread roll. And guess what?
That's what we had. I did the job. The butter was lovely. The bread roll was lovely.
Bread roll was lovely. Slices of bread. Canarian bread.
That was nice. Spot on.
And a whole glass of proper fresh orange with the bits in.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have liked it.
No, too many bits for me. Okay, so you enjoyed that then?
I did.
Very
It was
much
lovely.
so.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Lovely ambience. What I was going to say was that would be a lovely place for a wedding.
Okay,
Absolutely
bit of a wedding
gorgeous place. They had a gorgeous indoor bit with all the wines laid out where we walk through.
Yeah.
No, and then you'd stay in the hotel.
Oh, very nice. And you got some
Gorgeous
gorgeous
place.
views. Gorgeous place as well. Just to mention, for a sunset, the sun would go down here.
Oh, absolutely.
So it is prime sunset view in that, with a little cocktail and a drink. Bear that in mind as well. Great sunset
So
spot.
how romantic to have your sunset.
Yes, but they probably have done weddings or do
Yeah, they
weddings. If
must
you
do.
Google it, they
Yeah.
probably do.
Yeah.
They're not soft, are they?
No.
Pick up every
Amazing.
opportunity.
Look at these boats heading back in here. We've got the 2 free birds, and you've got the Maxi Cat. Further on from the Maxi Cat, up front we've got the is it the Monte Cristo?
Oh, you know all your boats.
Yeah.
I think
You
it's
know
the
all
Monte
your
Cristo.
boats. Come on.
There's another one back here.
What are the 2 catamarans?
They're both Maxi Cats. That one formerly was the Muscat
The musk, I was going to say.
that went from Las Galletas, and it's now
Yeah.
Maxi Cat. Oh, the jet skis out there as well.
I'm just having a little chunner to myself. Only 3 nice strides. We'd have a nice long walk to a really posh place and have chip butties for dinner.
Chip butties. I had some nice posh sliced
okay,
bread
okay.
with herb butter. Is how I'm wording it.
Yeah.
I had herb butter sliced bread.
Yeah.
I'm going chip butty.
Mum made a chip butty.
I made a
The
chip
poshest
bread.
chip butty in Tenerife.
I was just going to ask you a question. How can you tell from that distance that used to be the Muscat? What is it
Because
about that you can see?
You can tell by the shape of the canopy at the front.
Right.
So if I zoom in again, this canopy at the front, it also stands out because it's blue. The rest of the boat is red, but it's got that famous blue canopy. And also I know that there's only 2 maxi cats in Tenerife. They're both out there together, so one of them definitely has to be the Muscat. But you can tell straight away with the blue canopy. But yeah, there's only 2 maxi cats, and well, there used to be only 1. Now there's 2. One of them used to be the Muscat.
Can you imagine how busy they are today with the oceans so flat?
Oh, it's busy out there. It's busy out there.
Day.
We're meant to be we're doing a boat trip this week as well, so keep an eye out for that vlog.
Sound, Andrew.
Our boat trip's coming up.
I love that sound where the waves go out and you hear the pebbles. You'll hear it in a second, maybe.
Oh, it is nice.
Hear
Very
the
zen.
pebbles rolling.
Yeah. Peaceful. Okay, we've made it up Cardiac Hill there, back up to the Del Duque shopping centre. This is where we parked. Great place to park for this area because your first hour is free. It's one of the nicest car parks in Tenerife, and it's about €2 an hour, so really good option, this shopping centre. You want to have a little look in the baby store in there?
I would like to.
And me and Dad will have a little wander around, and then we'll be heading off home. But let's take you inside. They don't like filming in there too much. A lot of it is all very fancy stores, as you can imagine. You've got your Rolex boutiques, there's all kinds of designer stores. As you can see, it's very expensive upmarket shopping centre, but we're going to head on in. But that's where we always park. You get a nice little hour for free. So here you are then, you've got your Fund Grube, your Marcane, that's the same one as before. Ideal Jewellers, that's got your Breitling, your Rolex Hublot, Morella, some very fancy ones. Fund Grube is a bit more like a duty-free style. Sorry, I can't help the flashy lights. You've got the lower level as well. Some restaurants and stuff downstairs. It's lovely and clean. Some very nice smells around as well. A few little cafes and stuff down there. Right, well, we are all back and done from Del Duque. What did you think? Enjoy that little walk?
Really, 8,000 steps.
There you go, 8,000 steps. Enjoy that, Mum.
I did enjoy that.
7 of which were enjoyable. About 1,000 weren't because they were uphill.
There was a little bit of uphill there, but it was nice to cover that area again. We don't get to do it much. It was nice. Little reminder again, though, of what's happening here in Tenerife at the moment. Some people are in a bit of denial. Some people, you didn't see it on your holiday, so think it's not going on, but it is. But no, overall, I love Del Duque. It's a fantastic beach. Definitely a nice place to visit. It's a bit more of a pricey upmarket area, but it is very good.
Yeah.
Lovely. The only thing that maybe an hour on the sunbed would have been nice.
Well, you do need to get yourself up there. You've got to get to that beach. If you want to go to the beach, you've got to be there by 10.
If you want a sunbed.
Yeah,
if
otherwise...
not, you're on a towel.
Yeah, and then even then, the good spots for towels on the ground go. So get there nice and early if you fancy Del Duque Beach. But thank you all very much for watching. Do make sure you hit the thumbs up. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on Del Duque and that area and what's happening at the moment. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Anything else?
No.
No,
Thank you very much. There you go.
Stride on.
Stride on.
Stride on.
Bye, guys.